Alright. What's up, guys? This past week has been super rough. After being gone for a week, hopping right back into the thick of everything was super difficult. It's always a difficult transition, but it was like particularly difficult this week. Just a lot of different moving parts that didn't necessarily go exactly how we wanted it to, but I kind of want to make this video in particular about how I'm kind of transitioning from just weightlifting to kind of a hybrid athlete. So as you can see, as I said, the red light setup, it's just good for the end of the day to kind of get that blue light out of your system. And then in the morning, sometimes I'll turn it on when I'm first waking up so it's not as harsh. Then I also got some new supplements. I am not sponsored by any of these things yet, hopefully. Yeah, so for the pop-up, one of the main sponsors we were hoping would come through ended up seemingly falling through. Like, it's kind of just been ghosted. So we are looking elsewhere and doing everything we can to get everything as clear and concise as possible for the upcoming event. Today we went and got some fabric, and pretty excited because now I actually have some inventory that I can use to start getting these looks done. I'm going to show some of them at the pop-up, but majority is going to be saved for the spring summer show later this year. I also got an Apple Watch. It's a very cheap older model, but just to track my calories, my heart rate, and been running a lot more and biking. So I've been tracking that and trying to get new PRs. We're actually going to go on a run tomorrow morning. And then we also got a new gym. So we used to be at a other gym called Speakeasy, super overcrowded, overpriced membership or oversold memberships. Parking lot was terrible. The whole area just wasn't that good. I started with that gym when I first moved to LA, so it's kind of interesting moving on from it. But now we go to John Reed, and it's super nice. The vibes are good. The lighting is much better. So that's why in particular, I'm going to really start amping up the fitness content on the channel. Yeah, tomorrow, we're going to do kind of a day in the life type of video. Going over kind of what I'm eating, what my workouts are looking like, and then we're also going to get into some designing and just keeping up with the brand, kind of show you guys my process. So yeah, I will see you guys in the morning. Finished a pretty quick run, and then now we are gonna eat and then get ready to go to the gym. I think today is a quad focus leg day, so not my favorite day, but I haven't hit a good set of legs, like a truly hard session in probably a month or two. So yeah, we're gonna really have to hit it. So for supplements, I don't really take a lot. I was recommended this BPN brand, and I'm not sponsored or anything, but the Flight pre-workout blue raspberry, it's not bad. It has about, I think, 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine, so it's kind of a lower stim. I've only tried it a couple times, but never like fully, like the full 30 minutes before a workout, eat a full meal type of deal. So we're gonna do that today. And then the BPN whey protein. I'm pretty particular when it comes to whey protein because I like to make actual smoothies. And I'm not gonna lie, this flavor is not my favorite, but it's still good. I can't complain too much. But yeah, so I usually stack this, the pre-workout, with creatine, and I just have some random brand for that, and then take that, and then ideally I would have electrolytes, but the funds have been minimal, so we're just gonna have to stick with this for now. Okay. Okay, so for breakfast right now I'm having a omelet with some salsa, and then I'm also having an avocado, some oranges, and then just some water, kind of just keeping it basic, keeping it light. We're about to go hit legs, so this is going to be the pre-workout meal, and then obviously I'm going to take my stack.
Should I just keep it simple and just have 2, 3 recipes?
Alright, so we are now currently headed to the gym. It's going to be my first session at the new gym. We go to John Reed. It's pretty good vibes at the gym compared to the old one. We just had to upgrade because, like, as I said before, memberships were just super oversold. The area wasn't very nice. It was just kind of miserable to go to, but this one is much more enjoyable. So me and Manya are going to go hit a quad day. And the plan, I think, is to do one compound movement and then a lot of conventional. I'm not going to go too heavy because I couldn't find my weight belt. And then I haven't hit a good leg day in a minute, so probably going to have to kind of like work back into it, but we'll see how it goes.
This is slot kill me slot.
I love
Okay, so workout done. Got some free AG1 from, like I said, like a little pop-up shop in there. Hit legs. It was really busy today because we showed up at probably not the best time. But overall, it was a pretty good workout. I didn't actually end up doing squats because there was like some group fitness in that area and it was really fucking loud. So we ended up just doing a lot of compound movements. Conventional movements. Yeah, finished up. I didn't have time for the sauna either. It was also really packed. So overall, it was a good workout. We're going to go hit the grocery store because we don't really have any food for lunch or dinner. And then we're trying to get some meal preps for the week. So I'll show you guys kind of what we get. And yeah, we'll just go from there. For this run, we were out of a lot of little things. So we got quite a bit of stuff. Ended up being around $150. We mostly try to stick to whole foods, animal-based diet. So chicken, salmon, beef, New York strip steaks, sometimes flap steak, and ribeyes, eggs, pretty much any type of animal-based protein. And then we'll pair it with sweet potatoes, trying to cut down on rice, but we do still use rice, avocados, any type of variation of those types of meals. So my philosophy is kind of like one fruit, one carb, one protein, and then sometimes we'll put in a vegetable, just depending on what we're feeling. So got a bunch of berries. We don't have to go through the entire thing, but I'll show you kind of some meal ideas we have and what we end up cooking. Alright, so usually before or after dinner when I start to get hungry, I'll make a protein shake. For this protein shake, I'm going to be doing frozen blueberries, half a banana, some almond butter, BPN whey protein, which I'm not super keen on the taste, but it does the job. So we're going to make that, drink that, and then Manya's going to be cooking something special for dinner. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll see. I also forgot to mention I did put almond butter and then about 16 ounces of oat milk, and then it kind of gives it a good texture to where it's not too liquidy but it's not too thick. Just kind of finding the perfect balance. I learned this recipe at my old smoothie job, so it does taste pretty good. So if you want to make it, go for it, man. Got lots of protein, healthy, all that shit. Just a little sweet. But if you like sweet smoothies, it's for you. There's no chocolate. It's almond butter. What'd you rate it?
An 8.
8 out of 10.
It was pretty good.
Okay, so another thing that I've been working on for the pop-up event that I can kind of just show you guys. We're planning on doing a run club for the event, and then, you know, maybe it could be a continuous thing depending on how well it goes, but we're going to be doing it in downtown Los Angeles. We're trying to figure out the route, so if anyone has recommendations, let us know in the comments. But if you're into running or work out or whatever, you like people, you know, whatever the case may be, come pop out. It's going to be TBA, but it's going to be sick. So go follow runvolumeone on Instagram. That's the runway collective we have. And yeah, we'll have major news coming soon, so stay tuned.
So these are kind of like... You can kind of see, like, this is where the kind of like skip forward. Why does it sound so loud?
I got it. Settle on, right now. I wanna run and fly down.
Baby, don't you know I got to go? Got the glow and it got to show.
Oh, and then
So because it's sync, both the BPMs are going up at the same time.
in the camera up.